He's saying it's gay to fuck an ugly cis woman instead of fucking a super hot trans woman. Now, what you are about to see here, you are not mentally prepared for. Here is Andrew Tate making a somewhat pro-trans argument using the most misogynistic and transphobic statements possible. As a chaser. Andrew Tate is a chaser, it turns out. Many of you have probably seen this tweet by the time that I'm covering it, considering that, got 10 million views and 138,000 likes. But let's take a look.
Ignore the construction. I'm rebuilding my mansion. You'll see when it's done. We'll do an episode of Cribs. I had to get this area here. I bought my neighbor's house. I had to construct a specific area for the Bugatti. Anyway, that's all going to be lit up and shit. Bugatti logos. You broke boys don't know. Listen, I recently posted a question on Twitter asking, would you rather have sex with a transsexual, which is a legitimate 10, or a woman, which is a legitimate 1? And everyone's sitting...
Like 1. He says transsexual, transgender, and both of these people would be women in this regard, I think. Women should not be valued off of like how much they appeal as objects of sexual desire to men. I'm going to get all that fucking, I'm going to get all that bullshit out of the way real quick so we can like really understand what he's trying to say here. Because he said, hey, this is important. Now, how did I uncover this? Well, I didn't. Ivy is Sleeping uncovered it, which is fucking insane because this is a HasanAbi head. Why the fuck wouldn't you send this to me months ago, dog? The fuck is this shit? Ivy is Sleeping. I found this because it was responding to this tweet, and one of my friends sent it to me when it had like 200 likes. Why are you not sending this shit to me? Instead, probably writing dumb shit. They were sleeping. Oh, you guys are saying Ivy Sleeping because it's their name. Anyway. Probably busy clipping you out of context. No, this is like a big, holy shit, I love corn, big trains enthusiast. Anyway.
I'm rebuilding my...
Let's continue.
A transsexual, which is a legitimate 10, or a woman, which is a legitimate 1. And everyone's sitting there clicking woman, 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 because they think they're going to be gay if they do anything else. But they're not actually thinking about the question. I am so smart. I operate on so many levels higher than the average man. You people are not thinking about the question. When I say a 1 and a 10, I mean Megan Fox with a dick. That's the tranny. Or Hulk Hogan with a pussy. That's the girl. This is the question I'm asking. Megan Fox or Hulk Hogan? So you're thinking, well, I don't want to be gay, so I just clicked the girl, the number 1, did it? You're going to fuck Hulk Hogan? Okay, yeah, there's a pussy, but he's got...
He's literally saying, oh, God. Hulk Hogan with a pussy in this situation would be a trans man. And Megan Fox with a dick in this situation would be a trans woman. Okay? Doesn't matter what terminology he's using. Clearly, that's what he's saying. Like, it's obvious that that's what he's saying. This is at the heart of gender being an expression, okay? Like, that's literally the point. It's like, it's what your output is. It's how people perceive you. No, dumbass. What do you mean, no, dumbass? He's saying it's a cis woman that just looks like Hulk Hogan. Okay, it's a cis woman that looks like Hulk Hogan. Okay, sure, fine. It's a cis woman that looks like Hulk Hogan. That's what he's talking about. Okay? Probably a TERF. If you don't want to think about it that way, then that's fine. Let's say it's an ugly cis woman, okay? It's an ugly cis woman. That's what he's talking about. He's saying it's gay to fuck an ugly cis woman instead of fucking a super hot trans woman. That's it.
Mustache and muscles and shit. He's all hairy, big dude, 6'5". It's pretty gay to me. That sounds pretty gay. I don't care if it's a pussy. That is gay. Whereas Megan Fox, okay, he's got a dick, but maybe you can like scoot it out the way. I mean, still Megan Fox. You know what I'm saying? At least she's small and shit. You can get your hand around her neck, mess her up. You ain't messing up Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan's gonna mess you up. So this is the question I'm asking. You need to operate on a higher plane. Think about this. This is important. This is cultural. This affects the world.
This is important. This is cultural. This affects the world. Dude, I love that. I love this take, dude. Okay, but he did recognize the correct gender expression, a step in the right direction in general. I don't know. Dude, this is literally just him trying to fucking explain to people that, like, he's not gay for wanting to fuck a trans woman. Which is ironic because if he wasn't a transphobic person or didn't use transphobic terminology, he's just completely correct. Literally, he is just correct if that is the case. But he uses transphobic terminology while he's trying to advocate for this position, which makes him a chaser. That's it. Because yeah, trans women are women. I have said this before.
That's not the way it is.
Fucking women is for pussies, dude.
Oh, not this.
Real men fuck men. Seriously, I was just thinking about it. Like, what are you? You're gonna fuck a woman, dude? What are you? What are you, gay?
That's not the.
No, this is not it. Come on. No, but I have used similar arguments. I have used similar arguments before. Not like identical to him, because his argument is like fucking ridiculous. Listen. Back in the day, everyone constantly would be like, would you ever date a trans woman? Would you ever date a trans woman? And one thing I always said, and I still believe this is something I've still, is a value I believe. Not that like your appeal to me is what makes you a woman or not, obviously. Okay? Wait, what is this? It's the Buck Angel versus Serena Valentina argument. Yeah. I used to do this all the fucking time. This was an argument I used to make all the time in my, dealing with debate bro days. Which is that, like, I already have an incredibly shallow and vain high standards, okay? Not that it fucking matters. Because, you being sexually attractive to me does not mean that you are, you're a woman or not. But I used to say this and people get so fucking triggered when I was like, listen, if you fit the narrow appeal window that I have and you're a trans woman without a penis, which, opens up a different can of worms because people then get mad at me. But, like, I'm just not into penises, okay? If you are Dua Lipa, let's say, okay, and you got Beyond Pussy down there in Dave Chappelle's Only Good Joke, what do you think? I'm not going to do anything? Like, yeah, if you come up to me and you're like, oh, I'm a trans woman and I would like to have sex with you, I'm going to be like, okay, yeah, it's great. Straight up. What do you mean? If you are imagining someone who's a 10 in that circumstance, you have already admitted that, like, yeah, you're hot. Did you visit the Japanese brothels? No, but even I did not. But like, you think I would ever fucking make the mistake of being like, yeah, I visited Japanese brothels? What are you, fucking crazy? Stop capping, idiots. No, I did not. I mean, technically I would actually most likely admit that if I did do that. But like, are you fucking out of your mind, dude? Wait, what was the other question? Real question, go to war in Ukraine or sex with Joe Biden? Oh my God, I'd suck him off so quick, dude. Anyway. You're saying because attraction is subjective, if you say someone is a 10, you're automatically admitting your attraction to said person? Exactly. Exactly. So if someone fits in that narrow window of attraction for me, then yeah, why would I stop myself? That's it. And when I when I say this, or when I used to say this, people will get so fucking mad. They were like, dude, that's gay, you're gay. It's like, okay, sure, if you think so. I don't think it is, but that at the heart, that lies at the heart of why people are so conflicted about like trans people existing. So they're biologically a woman but express gender as a man and hot like Dua Lipa? No. 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 They are AMAB, assigned male at birth, trans women. They look like, this person looks like Dua Lipa, okay? They look like fucking Dua Lipa and have a nice doctor-made vagina. I'm doing it, 100%. Is it transphobic to exclude trans women based on their genitals? Seems like there's still debate around this. What does the trans council think? Yeah, I know. This is like, but this is at the cutting edge of trans conversations, especially when like trans existence is so much more than that. Like, who gives a fuck whether or not you want to fuck a trans person? Like, it's not, that is not a standard that you apply to anyone else. You know what I mean? You don't go, oh, well, I don't want to fuck a dude. I don't want to fuck gay dudes, so they shouldn't exist. It's not a standard, or they should exist. It's not a standard that you would apply in any situation. It's ridiculous. I hate that is like the conversation, which is why I don't like having that conversation. It's stupid. Trans women are women, okay? Dick, no dick, doesn't fucking matter. Trans women are women. Their fuckability is not important in this conversation. Anyway. Just because I have a preference over genitals or genitalia does not mean that I don't think that a person is valid in their gender expression and their gender identity. Idiotic. You never reduce people to their genitals when talking about them. It's silly as fuck. That's my take. What about super straight? I don't even know what the fuck that is, but it just seems lame. I don't know. I don't even know what that is. Super straight is just straight, but you're transphobic. Okay, who cares? Whatever. It's Nazi 4chan shit. Yeah, okay, I don't care. I don't even know about it. It's probably it's irrelevant. So that's my take. Not I meant how you explained that you had a general preference, not validity of their gender. Didn't mean to come off as a fetishist. Trans people, sorry. Exactly. So this is an argument I've made a lot. Of course, the difference between me and Andrew Tate is that I'm not a fucking chaser, and he very clearly is. And for that reason, when you're a chaser, you basically objectify and fetishize trans people, and then you have to constantly make up like reasons as to why you're not gay. It's like, bro, you're not. Like, you don't have to be. Well, Andrew might, but but for different reasons. You know what I mean? It's so stupid. It's just so incredibly fucking stupid, and it reeks of insecurity. And a lot of men are like this. They look at porn with trans women. They look at porn with trans women in it, and then they think like, "Oh man, I'm conflicted now." It's like, you don't need to be conflicted. That's the main point. What? So I don't agree with you on much, but I also want to thank you for standing up to Andrew Tate on this one. Also, could you please ask your followers not to call him Cobra Kelly? It's very hurtful. What does that mean? Okay, Hasan, but not everything is transphobic, you twit. Okay, but I'm not gay, though. Oh, God. These motherfuckers are, like, literally running into the... Wait, so if I won't bang trans women? Dude, don't worry about it. No trans woman wants to fuck you anyway, okay? You literally never, ever, ever have to worry about that. I promise you, okay? Doesn't matter if you want to fuck trans women or not, okay? This is why I started the conversation. This is why I started the conversation by being... by mentioning very clearly that you wanting to fuck someone does not make them or stop them from being a woman. Okay? Please understand this. It has nothing to do with that. Okay? There you go. Bro, people in the chat scared they gay. Yeah, it's funny. Like, who cares? We're in 2023. Let's say you're gay or maybe pan or something. You know what I mean? Who gives a fuck? What do you mean? Just be normal, dude. Be normal. Be normal. Be normal. This is Kaleo, Cobra K. Oh, come on now. KU, is that how you say it? Guys, you're making fun of a bald, and I will not stand for this. Do you understand? It's not that I don't like to eat crab argument that's the problem. It's that I don't like to eat crab and they should be eradicated from existence sentiment that is the problem. Yeah. Caillou. It means rock in French. Oh. It's worse. He's a cancer kid. Wait, really? No? Okay, whatever. Okay. Let's get to Elon Musk. Now that we talked about Andrew Tate, I just want to leave it on this note, okay? After saying you should always choose Megan Fox with a dick, you should always choose a trans woman to fuck over an ugly woman, okay? He ends the argument by saying fucking ugly women is gay, and he ends the argument by saying this.
At least she's small and shit and get your hand around her neck, mess her up. You ain't messing up Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan's gonna mess you up. So this is the question I'm asking. You need to operate on a higher plane. Think about this. This is important. This is cultural. This affects the world we now live in. What is straight? What is gay? It's all a big sliding spectrum, isn't it? Because if you're gonna sit here and go, oh no, it's gay to bang Megan Fox with a dick, I counter that argument. It's gay to bang Hulk Hogan with a pussy. So which one is it?
Like if he literally said Hulk Hogan is a cis man with a pussy, and Megan Fox is a trans woman with a dick, and made this argument, it would just be 100% correct. Do you understand? Like that's the only part of this that is just like that. Well, that's not the only part, but like he says a bunch of transphobic shit in the beginning. But like he is a chaser, saying sexuality is a spectrum. And we are now adding Andrew Tate into the trans-inclusive radical misogyny arc. He's like kind of close. Bro changed teams mid-game. Yeah. You sure it's not a deep fake? No. Top G. But yeah, he is without a doubt a chaser, it seems. I hope I hope Sneeko sees this and also starts defending trans women. Is liking trans people always referred to as a chaser? I mean, fuck Tate, but in general, it feels a bit bad to call people chasers, maybe, unless they're also transphobic. No, that's literally... No, that is it. No, you also, you understand it, yes. You're a chaser if you're transphobic and want to fuck trans women and can't cope with that and, like, have a hard time recognizing that, like, trans women are women. You're objectifying and fetishizing trans women, yeah. You don't see trans women as women, but instead just a fetish, an object of desire. Like, for example, Alex Jones, a transphobic person, watches trans porn. Definitely is a chaser. There are a lot of examples of this in the conservative movement. Half the fucking resentment that they feel towards trans people unironically revolve around how much they want to fuck trans people. Anyway. Meanwhile, I, a Twitch chatter, also watch trans porn, but I'm not a chaser because I just want one to date me. There's another video where he talks about supporting universal Medicare and abortion rights. Yeah. But yes, make no mistake. I'm not saying being attracted to trans women makes you a chaser. Saying that trans are women, that's just an opinion, man. Trans are mentally ill people. Nice, dude. Thanks. Good take, guy. Dude, this guy fucking debates. This guy fucking bans everyone he disagrees with. No, I ban you for being transphobic and a fucking weirdo. Anyway. It's also important because some chasers will also turn violent after/during an encounter and then use the trans gay panic defense. Yes. So,